Hey, how you doing?
Let me treat you.
I need a drink.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts under Puka's trough is an order dangerous.
$1,000 gil for a measly bunch of gazelle greens.
I named my price. If you can't pay it, that's your problem. Light it, for Gilbert's sake. You're a man.
Gate is closed by order of Lord Kupka. Any attempt to gain passage to Drake's Fang will be punished with arrest and incarceration.
Why is the tavern shut?
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You
Yeah,
brought the
you
whole
know.
500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objection, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good! I'm just getting warmed up.
I thought his voice sounded familiar. That's awesome.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected
That's
one
not a bad
so
price at all.
venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is.
Dragon's Dogma 2 on sale for $40 for this game, $50 for the deluxe. That's a pretty good deal.
Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Hey Lorenzo, how you doing? How's it going?
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So,
Alright.
Sid the Second.
That's a good
is
thing.
it Clive? I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Well, I just got my
Thank
coffee,
you.
so the
And
morning's
please
going
allow
good.
me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust. I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I
My
really
coffee,
so
got Final
obvious?
Fantasy 16 going.
And my name is not Greybeard. It is
Having a
Lord
good stream
Byron
so far,
Rosfield.
so-
Thank you very much.
Good
Nope.
morning so far.
Thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the... Ugh!
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Well, it sounded like you were considering getting Dragon's Dogma 2 finally.
Omia lost the
Now that it's on a decent discount.
to his Achilles.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
This game, I just got the abilities from Titan. Just did the boss battle with Kupka and took his hand.
I've never even forged a
Yeah,
button
$40 for the
before.
base game and $50 for the deluxe for Dragon's Dogma 2. It's a pretty good price.
Perhaps Forge Master Luba's having fun at my expense.
If you got the money for it, I
put
can
it past
recommend
him.
it at that price.
Neither would I. Oh,
And they have fixed some of the problems
You
that it had at
Clive.
launch. So.
sorry. My mind was elsewhere.
Yeah, I think
I'm
it's worth it.
Sava, Master Luba's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable
I don't
to
remember
make
if I
a
bought it
decent
day
bit of
one, but
kitchenware.
I did buy it.
He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean.
I don't remember if it was day one or shortly
Suppose
after.
you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been.
It sounds like
Lubor
Capcom
needs
has
all the
fixed some of
capable
the
hands
issues
he can
they had
find.
too.
I'd
Specifically,
be a
they finally
fool to
fixed the
refuse.
CPU issue.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Yeah, actually, for me, besides the CPU issue, I didn't really have any serious problems with Dragon's Dogma 2. I had,
Trust Lubor to take a
I
simple
think I
test
had
and
a
turn
mod
it
that
into a
fixed the
riddle.
CPU issue.
I better get to it.
I didn't have to deal with it, but
The finest fabric!
Take a sniff, good sir. You'll be transported.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
yeah, no,
Something,
Capcom has actually
I
fixed
suppose.
that. The recent
Fair
patch.
enough. Knives, is it?
Took long to get around.
First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and
That's
I'm a
definitely
happy
worth
woman.
40 or 50 bucks.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
I understand you being hyped about a new Dragon Age game. Like I said, the more I see Valgard, the more I just want to wait and see what it actually looks like when it's actually
Is it true what I'm hearing? The men of the rock.
really trying hard to stay optimistic about it. I'll put it that way.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't ship, won't crack, no matter how rocky the road.
Everything I've worked for, all those years of toil, every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
The baths are
Like I said, if
closed.
anything, I'll probably just play it on
Leave me
EA Play. Like,
On
give it
second thought,
15 bucks and play it on
perhaps you
the
are
EA Play
just what
Pro.
I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound
Yep,
to these
I
baths
think
in more
that
ways
they
than
should
one. I
have
beg of you.
Yep,
Go
that
to
or
Dusnoff
something like it.
Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the
Just
rest
make
of
it
the
feel
way.
more connected
These
together.
baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life.
Again, I'm
is at
I'm
stake.
hoping it will be good, but it doesn't look fun. I think just me is just like, okay, I'm gonna wait and see how this turns out. Hopefully it's good.
Just look at the detail. The
Looks like it probably
Wait
is okay.
inside.
Ah, they've
Not
opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
Again, I'll wait. I usually like to wait and see unless it's like something where I know what's terrible.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
And I try to reserve judgment. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I have my doubts, but I'm trying to stay objective.
You're going to drink my pockets.
Try to give it a
I need to drink.
not for many of the.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of Cook's trough,
can't
they
even
want to know what to do for us.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Yeah, that's kind of what I did
Sorry.
with this game too.
Do you mind if I ask your
Okay,
trade?
well, this is different
Hunter,
from what I'm
why?
used to for Final
I have a
Fantasy. but
question.
Let's see what happens.
Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment.
Turns out
Don't be
it's a
dealing with
decent
brittle
game
blade,
overall.
not while I'm on the hunt.
The PC part
Knife
is really
snaps every time you use it. You'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
very surprised. I see I actually did well with the
A
PC
carving
part.
knife should be hard
Yeah.
wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Silver platters! Plates and pots!
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light.
BioWare said
Too
they're
heavy
trying to
and
make
they do his shoulder in.
Dragon Age
So we're no
Inquisition
better off than
more,
when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean
Veilguard
anything
rather,
with
more
his
of a
Dalamil remark.
BioWare game
That
that
can't be
people are
right.
used to seeing from.
I've bandied enough words with the man to
I'm
know
not
that he
really sure what
chooses them
that's supposed
carefully.
to mean, but hopefully that means it's going to be good.
We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's
Varian
hardly
X does not
enough
have a great
if you
track
don't
record
hammer
when
it
it comes
too
to
thin,
PC
and it
ports, but
sharpens up nicely with a
they
bit of
actually
effort.
did really
Trouble
well
is,
with this
It's
one. Well,
either
surprise.
durable or it's light, meaning someone is going to be disappointed.
The game itself is not, and the game itself is pretty good.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The combat's really fun. The characters are interesting.
The other
The story's
apprentice is
interesting
no better
enough.
than to help me with my test. But
The side quests are side quests.
is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Also kind of tentatively looking forward to Monster Hunter Wilds as well, but I'm hoping that the PC port is actually good because they have planned on releasing it on PC and all the consoles at the same time. So hopefully it's actually good for the PC version. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dragon's Dogma 2 was a test run for some of the things that Capcom's going to include with Monster Hunter Wild. Well, I love Monster Hunter. I love the entire series pretty much. Like, they have some good games and some bad ones, and so, some of them are better than others, but I really like Monster Hunter overall. So I'm looking forward to that one for that reason. because I'm a fan of the series. Like I said, I'm just hoping that the PC version is actually good because they planned the PC version alongside the rest of them. They're planning on all platforms at the same time. So hopefully it actually turns out good. Like, if it's got issues like Dragon's Dogma 2, then I'll probably end up waiting. Dragon's Dogma 2 had some issues right away, and I'm not dealing with that again. So, if it's not working properly on launch, I'll probably just wait with it until they fix it. But regardless of that, I still want to get it, eventually at least. But if the PC version is good, then I'll probably grab it right away.
This is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's...
I also think that Avowed is coming out in February.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding...
I heard something about that.
The terraces. The place is
That's another one I'm looking forward to.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly. So, do you crush it up, or just throw it in the furnace?
is no good. I was hoping to get out of...
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest fabric.
Take a sniff, good sir. Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
Plates and pods! Sweet incense!
We should get going soon.
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubo?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Tolmeki and Waloed are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is... I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that? You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for. That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalimil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava: know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalimil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
Kneaded to a silken softness, like eating a cloud with a crust.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Sweet incense.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Come on.
Faster.
What the hell are those things?
By the flames. That explains the heat.
Soil and stone!
Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from void.
There he is. The man who saved... I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more...
Yeah, I like this game a lot too. I've been having a lot of fun with it. The combat is tons of fun.
Business as usual.
I like how, after I'm done with the side quests, I can just teleport back to the person who gave it to me.
What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged. Sweet insect. What's wax candle?
Well, we can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
Anything I can interest you in? Pleasure trading with you. Fare you well.
We should get going. Soon. Do you have water?
Come on, girl, the gate's open now, we can press on.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Shirley's got her work cut out keeping them in line.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. And be thankful you got that much. reckon I can find a buyer. I'll be thankful you got that much. I reckon I can find a buyer. You got out else? Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
What do you need? So, what'll it be? Not bad, if I do say so myself. That it? Fine.
Sid's going to find Kupka and finish the job.
That's right. He's safe here.
Here for another of my lectures. How may I help you today? Thus ends today's lesson.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia. All right. Clive. Looks like you're gonna need a sword. its shell.
Clive. So, will it be?
Yeah, that was actually a pretty fun fight.
Anything else?
Sid's going to find Kupka and finish the job.
That's right.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Best of luck out there, Sid.
What did they start? What has that gutter rat done to me? Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. Crossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did? Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Royalists bring them from Ash? Are the Beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen? They spotted us. So much for the men of the Rock. Dalmekia's finest. Won't be going any further this way. Stairs. This must be the way out. on, Torgal. Kupka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back in a minute. I need the restroom. Alright, I'm back.
Let the trial begin.
What the hell?
With me, Talk.
Seems we're expected.
So this is the power of Muthos.
Thanks.
Did the orcs
That fight was pretty fun. I was just focusing.
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima? No mistakes. You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go? The heart. He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Torgal.
Benedicta. My everything. I've missed you so much. Kuka! I swear to you, my love, we will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
You got away from her! Benedicta!
it, you can do it.
And so could I!
Let's give this a try. Not bad.
Alright, see you later, Lorenzo. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you later tonight.
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon
see you later,
shall
man.
achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Thank you, Joshua.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
But Mythos is stronger. For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
That the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
Some medicine, my lord? I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope. Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made Emperor. What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Ah! Terence.
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you. At ease. We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
give Otto the good news.
Alrighty, I'm gonna be right back again. I need the restroom one more time. Alright, I'm back.
Always need
Welcome home,
patching up.
Sid.
What became of Kupka? Why haven't we heard anything?
are you? Or Sancthornian, do you? That it? Fine.
Here for another of my lectures. What is it that you wish to learn? Here you are. Very good.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia. Thanks, Gal.
My blade yet burns.
Let us feast on your flesh. Your feasting days are over. Nice try.
And her talk want some more! Fire and flame!
There's a good boy. Too slow.
Soil and stone!
Nice try. Nice try. Nice try. Too slow. Nice try. Nice try. Too slow. Those who kill for sport deserve no better. Run like the wind.
Mother Crystal.
This might take a while. No need to ride from here. Come on. No mistakes. Be safe. They don't look happy. Help me, boy. You mean the Iron Kingdom?
Faster!
Be safe. Playtime for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to mine.
And then there was one.
Nice try. That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal?
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Let's go. Run like the wind. That'll do, girl. Seems this one has a little more life left in it. All right then. Nice try.
became of Kupka? Why haven't we heard anything? Oh, I'm never drinking.
My knowledge is yours. I have a few new notes that might interest you. I have quite the find for you today. What subject shall we consider today? always welcome, Clive.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised? You earned this. Come again. I may have more for you.
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movement since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
The conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waluders must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map? The Kingdom of Walud claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Walud shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Walud? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
And how may I assist you today? So what of its parliament? Which leaves but one man. How may I help you today? One must understand one's place in the world. The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though. Well, don't just stand there gawping. It's a relief. Thank you, Clive. Coin purse weighing you down? It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. I reckon I can find a buyer. You got out else? I reckon I can find a buyer. Is that all?
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
Clive. Good bloody riddance. Mine included. Not saying for you, dear. It'd last you a good while. Yeah, that should do you. And?
Clive, have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kuka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips. Hugo Kupka is dead.
You've barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the Professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tong down at that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Alright, I think I'm gonna end it here today. Thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell if you haven't done that already. Check out my links down in the description below. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great one, and I will see you all next time.